Good morning, everyone. So, if all is well in the world, this is the actual April 2nd video. And if all goes well, today we are introducing our first Dropbox computer repair service in Norwalk, Ohio. So, instead of driving from Norwalk all the way to Clyde, or for me to drive all the way to you, this is going to be available for anyone who wants to use it, preferably in Norwalk, mostly for residential clients, although I suppose some businesses who can part with their computers for a day or so can do this. Basically, our first location in Norwalk is going to be at Norwalk Clean Scene. If you're not familiar with it, that is the new laundromat that is on Route 250 where the old Kmart parking lot is, stuff like that. You know, it was the big talk of the town, so that's where it's located at. So you could take your laptops and your desktops there and drop them off, and, have the computers fixed and serviced and upgraded and so on and so forth. Here's how it works. Let me put this out there. This is what it says. This service requires an email and or text message on a smartphone because it requires you to interact with a web page. We don't repair the tablets, phones, or Macs, so don't bring me that stuff. It won't be fixed. And it does require you to either have a debit card or a credit card for the service because a security deposit is required. And yes, and I put that on there simply because I have found through the years that if you don't put money down, people won't use it. So, yeah, security deposit is required. If we can't fix your laptop, your security deposit is returned. So what'll happen is you'll go in, notify the attendant you have a computer to drop off. They will go get a box and a tablet. This one here, for the Norwalk one. They will present you with a box. You will open the box, put your computer in the box. There will be some padding or packaging in there. There's zip ties in it. There's a baggie in it to put all of your extra stuff, like the power cords and your USB mice, because it specifically says to pull those all out of your computers. Power cords, absolutely need the power cords if it is a laptop. Desktops, most of the time, I don't need them, especially if it is the triangular shape, but bring them anyways just to be safe. So you're going to pack your computer in the box. You're going to fill out the information on the screen, and I'll show you what those screens look like here in a second. And then you are going to zip tie your box shut. Now, when you first drop it off, it's going to send me two alerts. One, when you fill out the questionnaire. Two, when you make your security deposit. You don't make your security deposit, I ain't coming to get it. It'll sit in that box until you complain that you want your computer back. So, yeah, that's what that notification is for. That security deposit sends an alert to me if there's a computer that needs to be picked up. And then I will go pick it up. Depending upon how this works, it'll probably be immediate. For now, but if we start getting buried or I start needing to do scheduling, it'll probably be closer to the end of the day. But I will go get it. And when you bring it in, like I said, here's what your tablet's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like when you get it. Let me stretch this out so you can see it. So the box is brought to you. You pack your computer into the box. If your computer will not fit in the box, guess what? It won't be picked up. Sorry. Call me to schedule an in-home pickup. I will come get it from your house. But yeah, you just put it in the box. Make sure everything is in the box. Zip tie it shut. Complete this form. So you'll click next or start. This questionnaire form will load up on the tablet. You will answer the questions accordingly as to what box number you have. It'll be all over the box, at least on the top lid and on probably two of the sides, but at least on the top lid, it'll tell you what box number it is. It'll ask you if it's a Windows computer. You click next. Well, that's right. I have to actually answer this. It'll ask you if it's a desktop or a laptop. Is the power cord? What's wrong with your computer? And you could check as many of these as you need. Most people who are going to bring it over there is going to be stuck in a repair loop, or you may have been a scam victim. That way we have an idea. If none of those options are listed, obviously you could put in more information here. Next button is your login information for your computer. You do not have to put this here. You can leave it blank. And then if I get a computer and I don't have a password for it, I'll call or text you to get it. This is optional. If you want to put it in there, great. You don't have to. It's going to flip over and say that questionnaire is complete. If you click here to make your security deposit, the page will load up to make your security deposit. Fill in the necessary information. Click pay. It will then, this is why the email is important, because it will not only display your receipt on the screen for that moment, but it will also email it to you. You will need that email receipt to pick up your computer. Do not lose it. Do not delete it. So once you've got this done, you've got the packet, your box all zip tied and all that. If you want to take a screenshot, well, you won't be able to but you can take a picture of your phone, but you should be able to get it in your email on your phone or at home if you have another computer, so on and so forth. But you will need that receipt to pick up your box later, so don't lose it. Once that's done, click on awaiting technician. That sends the final alert to me that it's awaiting, and I will come get it. And then what will happen at that point is, I'll come get it. We'll fix it. I'll probably call you or text you, have some information, so on and so forth. And then we go from there. Excuse me. So the procedure for going back is notify the attendant that you're here to pick up your computer. Show the attendant your digital receipt. Again, why is this important? Because on your digital receipt, it has your box number. On your box number has your computer in it. That's why you have to have that receipt. Without that receipt, the attendant doesn't know what box to get. You can tell them all day long, I'm so-and-so, I'm here to pick up my computer. But without a box number, they have no idea, and they need to see the receipt, because if you just tell them I'm here to pick up box 2, they're not going to go get it. Sorry. That's just a security thing. They need to see the receipt. They're going to bring you the box and validate your receipt number. Again, that's where they need to receive the receipt. The attendant will hand you a tablet, again, because you need to finish paying for it, and your box. Once you finish paying for it, you will open up your box, and scissors will be provided, or clippers or whatever, to break the zip ties. And then you can remove your contents, your computer, your power cord. There'll be a baggie in there. So if you included like flash drives, or a mouse or whatever, it'll be in there. Also in that bag is going to be zip ties. Please don't take the zip ties, because that's for the next person. But there'll be, your stuff will be there. You'll finish paying for it. So let's show you how that works. It'll load up. That's your final bill. Now your final bill will be based on the average cost is $125, so it's $25 deposit, $100 when you pick it up. But if you need parts, obviously that's going to be added onto this $100 at the end. If you need specialized software that I had to pay for, same thing. So that's where your final bill will be adjusted to what it is. So you make your payment, you get your receipt, you open up your box, you take your computer out, you click on this button here, it says close for maintenance, and then you give the tablet back to the attendant, and or let the attendant know so she can come get the box and the tablet, and that way it can be prepared for the next person. So that is the overall plan. Don't have anything fancy. It's just how it works. I don't do, and I've mentioned this before, I'm a person of, functionality over form, so it's not so pretty. But that's generally how it works. you will not necessarily see that first screen. That first screen will be for the attendants when they're choosing your boxes, or when you're picking up a box, they'll know which box to pick up. That way, they will tap the corresponding screen or button on the screen, and then you will see the start screen. So that's generally how it works. Most times, if you read the instructions on there, it says it's $125, usually takes 3 days. Most times I can have them back next day. Do not hold me to that, because that may be one of those situations where you got a dying hard drive and I got to replace the hard drive, or we have to order a part. And so now we're waiting for a part, and all that stuff will be communicated to you on a phone call or a text, because I'm not going to order parts or buy parts for you unless I have your permission. If we do not do a repair, if you decide that once we get it, that, we've looked at it, this is what we're going to do, and you make the judgment call that says, no, you don't want to do it, what will happen is your computer will be returned in the same box with all the stuff that's in it. It'll go back there. You'll be notified that your box is available. Again, you're going to show the attendant your digital receipt so she can get your box. And of course, at that point, you don't have to do the $100 one, because obviously you didn't get that, but that's a conversation between you and me. And so it'll go from there. And then, you just open up your box and take your unrepaired computer and be on your way. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. You go there, you let the attendant know, they bring you a box, you fill out the form, you pay for your deposit. When you come back and pick it up, you let the attendant know, you show them your receipt, they go get your box, you pay for it, and then you take it out of the box and then go about your day. Normally, like I said, it takes us, we ask for 3 days. Normally we can do it in 1. Not always, though. Sometimes they're problematic, but that's the idea. And like I said, it is a flat rate for the most part, unless we have to buy software or we have to buy parts. So yeah, if I'm putting a new solid state 1 terabyte hard drive into your computer, it's like $80, $85, or no, that's 500s. The 1 tera is a 135 at the moment, but that price changes all the time. So if you supply your own parts, put them in the box. And in that one note, you can put on there, a list of other things you can put on there. I supplied my own parts. I get that all the time. I bought last week I had a client come in and says, hey, I bought a new hard drive because my hard drive was dying. Can you put it in for me? Absolutely. And of course, I don't charge for the parts that you're already supplying to me. So, but if I got to buy parts for you, then I got to charge you for it. If you're bringing me parts, just put it in the box, put it in that little note on there, what you're doing, or what do you want us to do, and we'll go from there. So, and this is why I need phone numbers, so I can text and call. Email is really just for billing purposes, only for you to get your receipts, and we should be good to go. Like I said, the plan is Friday, April 2nd. This is supposed to start at Norwalk. We'll see how this goes. There's a total of 4 boxes there. If your computer won't fit in the box, call me, schedule a time for me to pick it up at your house. But yeah, drop off your laptops, drop off your desktops. If you've got questions, call, and we can go from there. And like I said, we'll get you taken care of. So, and remember, if you don't want to go to any of the Dropbox services, we can come to your house. This is our service area. And if you have a small business in this area, same thing. We can come to you. So hopefully you found this useful. Like and share. I got to get that word out that we're offering these services. The next location, if Norwalk goes well, next location will be Sandusky. And those drop boxes won't take any time at all to put into place. I just need to know that this is going to work. Subscribe to the channel, find us on Facebook. Again, there's our phone number. You can call us, you can text us. We'll take care of you. You have a great day. Talk to you later.